So we've reached the end of my CGC graded Captain Marvel Adventures collection. I hope everyone who's watched these videos has enjoyed seeing them. We have issue 144 now from May 1953, and this is one of the final issues. And so we yet again have the red rectangle up there in the corner. This is an 8.5 graded with cream to off-white pages. There is one 8.5, so this is it. This is the highest grade known to exist. And it is another Crowley copy with Red Crusher appearance. I have no idea who Red Crusher is, but the cover art is by, says C.C. Beck. There is some stress there on the spine. It is an 8.5. It's not a super high grade, but apparently is the highest grade that exists, at least as far as CGC is concerned. This one here, this is issue number 91. There are 20. Oh, the other issue, 144, had 13 graded copies, so not a lot. This one has 21 graded copies with one 9.2 and two 9.0s. Cream to white pages. This came out in December 1948, and it is another Crowley copy. And don't see any stamp on it. I don't know why some are stamped. This also, I will show this too. It's another comic with a Metropolis stamp on it. Now, I kind of speculated in my previous video, maybe these stamps are easy to take off. I did find a comic where somebody did apparently try to take it off and failed. So I'm not really bothered by having the stamp, even though the stamp is right on the case. It seems a little bold for a comic seller to do that, but it does give a little bit more history to it. I don't even think I bought this comic from Metropolis, which is funny. I think I bought it from Heritage or Comic Connect or something like that. This is issue 105 with 15 graded copies and one 9.2. So this is the highest grade. It's another one where it has some writing up there. I have at least three with this. I would assume the same collector, because it's an M, and then in this case it's 11/30, and I don't know if we'll ever know what it means. So it's white pages, pretty good for a comic from the Golden Age. It's from February 1950 with Kurt Schaffenberger art on the cover. So almost all of them are C.C. Beck, but this is Kurt Schaffenberger, and it's a really nice cover. I like this one. Okay, this one here, one of my earliest issues, and this is issue 30. There are 38 graded copies with 4 9.0s, 3 8.5s, and 2 8.0s. This is probably, I'd say, my favorite cover of all the comics, of all the Captain Marvel comics I own. It features chapter 9 of the Monstrous Society of Evil and a Mr. Mind appearance, and Captain Marvel visits Denver, Colorado. This came out in December 1943 and has off-white pages. I just love this cover. I don't know. It's something about, I know the cover is better than the story, because I did read the story. There is something, again, slipped in here, it looks like. And I don't know what it is. Maybe I should do some research and see why some comics have something slipped in. I thought maybe those were the certificates to acknowledge that they're part of the pedigree, or particularly the Crowley copies. But this isn't a Crowley copy, so I'm not sure what the heck that is. I'd have to crack it open, I guess, to figure out, but I don't intend to do that. Okay, so this one here, this must have been one of my earlier issues, because it's a relatively low grade. Number 33, and there are 36 graded copies with 2 9.4s, 2 9.0s, and well down is my 7.5. My 7.5 is not that great. It looks like the cover is a little bit pushed over to the side. You could kind of see the pages here, and down here the corner is a little bit rounded. So most of my copies are very, very high grade. This one is not. It features Chapter 12, The Monstrous Society of Evil, light tan to off-white pages. So those are not fantastic pages. This came out in March 1944, and there's something, I guess it's bleeding through. I don't think this is a stamp on the cover. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of like a light red, sort of pink, but I'm going to assume that I have a lot of comics where you can kind of see through. Yeah, it's because it's all up there. You can kind of see through the front cover, and I don't know if it's because maybe it was exposed to light, or if that's just the way it is. Because I have some comics that are extremely high grade, and you can see through the cover. And so, again, I don't know if it's because the paper they were using is very thin, or again, if it was exposed to light, but this is one of my lowest grade. So that's my entire collection of Captain Marvel Adventures. It is one of the top collections in the world. I don't have the early issues. That was my choice because they would have been, if I wanted early issues and high grade, it would have been very expensive, and I wasn't willing to spend that much money. So I'm going to be showing some other collections I have. This is definitely the crown jewel in my CGC collection. None of the other ones even come close. But I have some interesting stuff, and hopefully people will enjoy. They're all DC. That's the only. Well, this isn't DC actually. This is Fawcett, but the rest of them are all DC. So I will be continuing to show them as early as tomorrow.